Psalm 143 is a prayer for God's mercy, guidance, and deliverance in the face of adversity. The psalmist begins by appealing to God for his attention and mercy, acknowledging his own unworthiness and sinfulness. He pleads with God not to enter into judgment with him, recognizing that no one can stand before God's righteousness. In the midst of his distress, the psalmist reflects on God's past faithfulness and his ability to deliver his people from their enemies. He recalls God's mighty deeds and his steadfast love, expressing his longing for God to come to his aid and rescue him from his troubles. The psalmist acknowledges his dependence on God for guidance and protection, asking him to lead him on the path of righteousness. The psalmist then describes his dire circumstances and the oppression he faces from his enemies. He expresses his feelings of being overwhelmed and hopeless, acknowledging his need for God's intervention. The psalmist cries out to God for deliverance, pleading for his mercy and grace to sustain him in his time of need. The psalm concludes with a declaration of trust and praise. The psalmist affirms his confidence in God's faithfulness and righteousness, declaring his intention to wait patiently for the Lord's deliverance. He expresses his gratitude to God for his steadfast love and mercy, vowing to praise him with thanksgiving and to proclaim his righteousness to all people. Psalm 143 serves as a heartfelt prayer for God's mercy and guidance in times of trouble, as well as a declaration of trust and praise for his faithfulness and righteousness. Let's now read Psalms chapter 143. A Psalm of David. Hear my prayer, O Lord, give ear to my supplications, in thy faithfulness answer me, and in thy righteousness. And enter not into judgment with thy servant, for in thy sight shall no man living be justified. For the enemy hath persecuted my soul, he hath smitten my life down to the ground, he hath made me to dwell in darkness, as those that have been long dead. Therefore is my spirit overwhelmed within me, my heart within me is desolate. I remember the days of old, I meditate on all thy works, I muse on the work of thy hands. I stretch forth my hands unto thee, my soul thirsteth after thee, as a thirsty land. Selah. Hear me speedily, O Lord, my spirit faileth, hide not thy face from me, lest I be like unto them that go down into the pit. Cause me to hear thy loving kindness in the morning, for in thee do I trust, cause me to know the way wherein I should walk, for I lift up my soul unto thee. Deliver me, O Lord, from mine enemies, I flee unto thee to hide me. Teach me to do thy will, for thou art my God, thy spirit is good, lead me into the land of uprightness. Quicken me, O Lord, for thy name's sake, for thy righteousness' sake bring my soul out of trouble. And of thy mercy cut off mine enemies, and destroy all them that afflict my soul, for I am thy servant. This ends our reading of Psalms chapter 143.